Hi there, welcome to our live crafting session. This is Come Crafting with Jill and Jez. We do a live crafting session the first Saturday of every month over on our Facebook group, our Facebook page, which is Come Crafting with Jill and Jez. Do come and join us if you'd like to watch it live next month. We have a theme every month, and this month our theme is celebration. We're using free, I think, things that were free in our celebration brochure. So please have a watch and see what I made. And my card uses the hand penned, beautifully penned, which is this lovely black and white set. I love a black and white paper.
I do.
These are lovely. As you can see, I've used quite a lot already. Love this dotty one. Like them all, actually.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Somebody was asking, I think the DSP, they didn't mean that is from Blackberry Beauty, whatever it's called. Soz. I got the wrong end of the stick. Blackberry Beauty.
So yeah, so I am using, bent it up a bit. This is my project for today, which is using the sheet that's got this one that's really ripe for colouring.
Yeah,
I have just fussy cut one of these images out, and then I've added some leaves from the stamp set. I'm going to show you. I used some leaves from the stamp set that goes with it, the hand pen. So I stamped this a little bit and then cut out those leaves, just to make it a little bit bigger. Then I've used one of the tags, which I can't remember what they called, the tags. What are those dies called, Jez?
tailor-made, is it?
Tailor-made tags, are they? Yeah, I've used them. A little bit of twine that was from the suite that was for the suits, I think, wasn't it? I think. But I thought that was quite nice because it's black and white, so that pulls it all in together. And then on here, what I've done is I've backed it with another sheet of the beautifully penned, and then I've used a sheet of our glimmer, the shimmer vellum, except bit of a whoops movement when I stick it on, because I stuck it on back to front, so it's not shimmery, this one. So I'll try and remember to stick it on so that it uses a shimmer one this time.
It's still pretty.
Yeah, so I thought I was quite pleased with that. I quite like that. So I'm going to need a card blank, which is 15. So I'm working in centimetres, so you get one of each with me and Jez. So mine's 21 by 15 and scored at 10.5. And then,
the best of both worlds, Jill. The best of both worlds.
Yeah, one of each. And then I have fussy cut one of those images from the paper. I've gone round these little sprays quite carefully. You wouldn't have to do that if you just wanted to cut sort of a general outline. You could do that. I have more or less with that one. Some of them I've been a bit more intricate with, but it's not hard to do. And then I'm going to colour it, and I'm going to do pale papaya on these ones, and I'm going to do a polished pink centre for the flowers. So I started off colouring the centre. So this is light polished pink I'm doing in the centre of my flowers. On the one I did before, am I too far over? Am I on?
No, you're fine.
Camera?
That's right in the middle, really. Yeah.
Oh, right. On the one that I did Mango Melody in the middle with Fresh Freesia blends. Right, so this is my light pale papaya. And it goes a horrible sort of grey colour until it dries. And then when all the alcohol evaporates, it turns into a nice colour. So don't be too put off when you first do it, because it's sort of...
I'd think it were broke.
I went to use my soft seafoam marker, the blend, that I don't think I've used very much, and it's run out. It's dry. I mean, I've had it a while.
I found that with mint macaron as well. I just put a few drops of me rubbing alcohol in it.
Yeah, I think I might try that. I haven't got any rubbing alcohol. I keep this sort of, every time I think I'll buy it, I never get around to it.
I bought that years ago.
Yeah,
absolutely years ago, and I've used just over half a bottle now.
Yeah, right. And then I'm going to come in with the dark one and just do some shading with the dark one. So sort of where the shading is on the petals, if you go over that with the dark one, it just gives you a bit more interest to your flower. Like so. And then I used Old Olive for the stem and the leaves. Sepals, are they? Sepals? Is that what they're called? Don't know. There we go.
Leaves.
And then I did soft sea foam, and I'm going to use my dark one because, like I say, my light one seems to have given up the ghost. And again, this will dry a bit lighter, hopefully. And I'm just going to go over the whole of this spray with soft sea foam.
I don't use soft sea foam very often, but I used it for our blog hop this morning.
Yeah, I like it.
Because it's one of the colours in the penguin paper.
Yeah, there. So that's that coloured. So then I'm going to stamp. Grab a bit of Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp this big stamp, but not the whole of it because I don't need the whole of it. Oh, stuck on there. So I'm just going to stamp the bit with the leaves so that I can then die cut them out, colour them and die cut them out and mount them behind my image.
Very clever thinking there.
Done it wrong. Just trying not to. I was just thinking I don't want to get my grid paper mucky.
Oh, I know. I'm like that. And I might even have to. I'm hoping it'll last me to the rest of the year, but it might not.
No. Right. Okay. So I'm going to colour these before I cut them out, because I just think it's easier rather than trying to hold on to tiny little bits. So this is light Old Olive again. I'm going to go over the edges because I'm hurrying. You, of course, can take lots more time.
You used Memento, didn't you, to stamp that?
Yeah, black Memento, yeah, because it won't bleed with the blends. So, yeah, a little bit of therapeutic colouring.
Yeah. I was quite into fussy cutting because I fussy cut that entire sheet of penguins and polar bears. Oh my
God, did you?
Yeah, the entire sheet. I didn't make all the cards up. I still got some sort of left to make up. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah,
I'm actually fussy cutting a lot more now.
I don't mind fussy cutting. I've never minded too much. I quite often, if there's a stamp set with a matching die set, I'll always consider whether I could, for the number of images that I'm going to die cut, I think, well, could I fussy cut those? Because unless I'm going to do it loads, I don't really want to invest in a whole die set. Right, so I've done a little bit of shading with the dark pen, and I'm just going in with the light one again to blend it.
Janice is saying, we're so funny. Isn't that the point of grid paper?
Yeah, I know, but I don't like spoiling it.
But we're like a fresh piece when we're filming.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anything that gets marked goes on my working desk. So I have clean ones for filming.
So, and I'm just going to die cut these. I'm not going to fussy cut. I could easily fussy cut these actually, but I am going to die cut them. So, cut this. And cut this. So I'm just going to bring my little mini die cutter in. And I can't die cut on the grid paper either because it slides all over the place. So, I know I'm very peculiar, Janice. Now I've lost my die. There it is. So I'm just going to line this up. I can't tell where I am now because I've lost my grid paper. There.
You're still in shot.
Yeah, a little bit of washi tape to hold them in place.
And that says we're frugal. Yeah, my niece says I'm tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's quite a big die to put through the mini, so you have to look round the right way. So there we go. So that's going through there. I thought I was going to need new new plates for my die cutter because they're cracked. But they
Yeah,
did it
mine.
ages ago. They haven't got it any worse, so I just leave them. Just keep
No, mine's
using them.
exactly the same.
Now I've lost my other bit that I've coloured. Where is it? There it is.
And then I thought if it did snap at that point, then I've got 2 little ones. And to be fair, for what you die cut in it, it's probably okay.
Yeah.
Again, I'm frugal.
Yeah. You need to be a frugal crafter. There's so many nice new things to buy that you don't want to waste money just buying things to replace things. Oh, that came out with a crash bang. Right, let's get rid of that. Get my grid paper back. So I've got my little coloured bit and I've got my leaves. And I'm just going to trim these off, and I'm just going to leave a little tab to stick them on the back of the other bit. So I'm just going to leave a bit that's not cut off so that they can glue. So they're going to glue. I don't know where my original card's gone now. Where's it gone? Here it is. What did I do? I did it that way up, and I had 2 going off there. So I need to cut that one off. Not that it has to be identical.
But if you had something that looks aesthetically pleasing to your eye, you may as well stick
yeah. A little bit of glue. Stick that behind there. Trim this one off. There we go. A little bit of glue down here. And then I just use one of the little ones at the top there. And we're all done. And then we need our tags, and I have, I hope, cut out tags. So I've cut out 2 of the tailor-made tags. These are the second biggest ones of this set, which I had out somewhere. Here they are. So it's this one from this set. So there's four tags in here. This is the second biggest one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp, I'm going to emboss in white thanks at the bottom of this one. So just get my embossing buddy, which isn't in there. Because I was looking in the wrong drawer. There we go. It's got a really nice thanks. I love this thanks that's in the hand pen. I think that's a really nice script. So I thought I would use it since I'm always needing thank you cards. So, and it just about fits on this tag. It's a bit close, but it just about fits. Just flick it. Oh, that's good. And I was saying on my other videos, I don't know, another couple of videos, I bought a new Stampin' Up heat gun. So this one is going to be retired very soon. It's so broken and cracked, and I just thought, yeah, let's maybe get a nice new one. But it's here, but I haven't taken it out of the box yet. So hopefully next video I'll be using a nice new heat gun. There we go. Right, where's the white one? So doesn't need to cover all of it, so I'm just going to cut part of this black one off. So where's my, so this is going to layer on there, so I'm going to cut it off about here. So I'm doing this by eye. So like that, that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. So
I really like that contrast. You've done black at the bottom and white at the top.
yeah, well, It's trying to echo the paper. It started off without the vellum on it, and then it was very black and white, but then I wanted to use the vellum. So right, and I need some dimensionals.
Seena's just saying your heat gun's very quiet, so you'll notice the new one being quite loud.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's very noisy.
Well, your heat gun was a lot quieter than mine.
Oh. Oh, maybe I'll live to regret this then. I just thought it's, I've had it so long. I've had it ever since I started crafting, which was when Jessica was a baby, and she's now 28. So
right, I don't know how old mine is. Mine's very old as well.
Right, so some dimensionals on there. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I didn't have lunch before we came on camera.
Oh, I did. For a change. Normally I don't.
No. There we go. That's going on there. And then we just need to finish the card base. What I discovered, which I think someone else had already told me, but I'd forgotten, is that you can use Stampin' Seal on this vellum and it doesn't show.
I read that the other day. Somebody said that. Remember to don't put it on this. Make sure you got the sparkly side up.
Yeah. I'm going to do the Stampin' Seal on. Oh no, I don't want it on. Let's do it on the right side on here then. Oh. No, come on, catch. There we go.
So is that Stampin' Seal or Stampin' Seal Plus?
This is Stampin' Seal Plus, just because the Stampin' Seal is further back in the drawer and I couldn't get it out.
Right.
But I'm presuming Stampin' Seal would work just as well. So,
well, we'll find out, won't we?
I've done it on the wrong side. I can't believe myself. What an idiot.
I wasn't sure what you were doing, whether that is to put the vellum on or that is to glue on the card. Either way, it needs glue on it.
It's not quite long enough. It does need glue on it, doesn't it? But it means I've got to match it exactly. So
you can do it. You can do it.
Do you think so? I'm going to blame you.
Yeah. I didn't say, oh, you're doing it the wrong side, because I thought you were.
Yeah, what I did before was I glued it on here and then I just trimmed it because it wasn't quite the right size.
Have you got a silicone mat?
Not handy.
I was going to say, because you could stick that sticky side on a silicone mat.
I'm just gonna stick it on there for the minute and then hope that it'll come off in a minute. Might be a disaster, but you see all the warts and alls here, you know. Crafting doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, don't do what I do. Do as I say. So that just went on top there. And the shimmer bit. So we've got the shimmer bit right this time.
Yeah.
I've just got to try and peel it off from here.
It was Stampin' Steel Plus, so it's probably not going to.
No, but that's all right because I need to cut it anyway. So that's all right.
It'll be fine. You're not going to see that.
No.
Like my rip on my card.
There we go. There. So now I can go back in and trim it because it's not sticky on the back now. So, well, not very sticky. Still a little bit sticky. I can go in and. Can't believe I did that. I suppose I could have used that side really, but I had my.
Well, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I thought, oh, you're going to use that colourful side. That'd be nice.
Yeah. No. Yeah, deliberate error, just to show you what to do when you make a mistake, that it can all be corrected.
The stamp set you're using is the hand penned one, isn't it? Hand
penned, yes, and it's the beautifully penned papers from the thing. So there you go. And I might even trim that down slightly more, just to make it a little wider border. So don't do what
Penny's just tuned in and nearly finished. Yeah. So you can watch the end, start at the beginning, like we used to do with the cinema.
Yeah. Just sit and see the second sitting.
Yeah.
Right, so I think I've corrected that enough. I should have just gone with using that side, really. I could have done that, but hey ho. It's just such a shock that I was just such an idiot.
You weren't. You've just...
No. I obviously need a lie down.
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon. There we go. So that's going on there. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this, and I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the leaves now, where this is going to stick down onto the card base, so that they don't get flattened. And before I do that, I'm going to tie a little bit of twine around the hole. I haven't used this twine before. It's quite nice.
So is that a retired twine?
I think it probably is retired now. Yeah, it was from the Handsomely Suited suite, wasn't it?
I thought that one was grey and blue.
Oh, maybe it's that. Maybe it's from a different set. Actually, it might be from the Pampered Pets one. I think actually it might be from that. Might be a different I've stopped moving my retired ribbons off my shelf because I can't every time buy all the ribbons in every colour, so I just think, well, I'll just use a little bit of them, and if people are watching at home, they've usually got something in their stash that they can substitute.
I've got so much twine of different colours.
Right, so that is going on there.
I recently showing you about how to get the little dragonflies from Stampin' the Big Ones. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, Penny. That was not my discovery. That was Heather's discovery, getting little dragonflies.
And then just going to put 3 gems. These are the in colours as well. So I'm just going to put a gem up there, and a gem there, and a gem down there. And then it's done. There. 2 cards.
Oh, that's lovely.
Take those bits off. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like those colours.
Yeah.
So. Right, I'll turn you around again. Hi, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my projects today. If you'd like to watch what Jez has made, amazing projects, just pop over to her blog, her video. The link will be below in the description. And if you'd like to join us next month, please do. We're at Come Crafting with Jill and Jez on Facebook. Thanks for watching.
Bye.